Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation.
Real chance!
Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Konate gathers from the goal kick. That's a nicely measured pass. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tar did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Thuram. And that has been clubbed away. Havertz. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Musiala is a player that's very easy on the eye. You can really see his qualities and genuine confidence on the ball. He's verging on cocky, arrogant at times, but that's what makes him such a great watch, even on the greatest stages. He really does come with the complete package.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. That has been cut short. Havertz. Gross. Musiala. Passing nice and neat. Nice interception, well timed. Germany, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Wits! Conte. Gets a good foot in there. Gnabry! Chouameni. Now that looks a decent ball. Musiala. Now it's Gross. Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Havertz! Digne. Now Saliba. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Thuram. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Musiala. Wits aims beyond the defence. Conte. Nkunku for Olise. Wits. Tar. And he's had it nicked away. And here's Havertz. Hits one! So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Musiala. Wits. Oh, perfectly measured that. Germany leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Conte. Chouameni. Gross. And here's Havertz. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Wirtz. Decent hit! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Germany clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Germany, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Here we go again then. Germany carrying a one-goal lead. Nice physical challenge. Thuram. Mbappe. Now it's Gnabry. Conte. Now it's Thuram. Oh, super find. Can he put it away? It's in! France are back on level terms.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Musiala. Gross. Musiala. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Wirtz! Now it's Wirtz. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Conte, looking for the runner, and he's picked out the run. And he's onside. And now they can clear their lines. Well, they've got it again. Pavlovic did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he was quick to react. Conte. Olise.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Havertz. Thuram. Chouameni. Konate. And Koundé. Conte. Nkunku. Koundé. The fullback is in acres of space here. Now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, what has happened here? And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Thuram. Mbappe. Goes in for the header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Substitution for France. Number 13.
We have got changes here
Conte.
from both sides, in fact.
Number 7, Olise. Number 20,
Mbappe. Look at the space here.
Number 14, Rabiot.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's straight offside. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen,
And the shot! Goal! France! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
France clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
83 minutes is number
And
10,
yes, it's him
Kylian
again!
Mbappe.
France go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Thinks one through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
France certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Chouameni. Zaire Emery. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Undaf. Havertz. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Kimmich. Pavlovic. Zaire Emery. Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's Mbappe! Goes back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Oh, played right into his path. So that's it. It is all over. Germany pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery, the defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Carvajal cuts it out. And here's Diaz. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Eder Militao.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And Carvajal. Mbappe. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Endo. Diaz. Now it's Darwin. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Mohamed Salah is flagged offside. Mendy. Rudiger. Mendy. And there's green grass ahead of him. Bellingham could try cutting inside here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Diaz is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Can he get away here? Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. That's been cut out, well played. Rodrigo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Endo. Now it's Diaz. McAllister. Robertson. That looks a good ball through. Oh, what has happened here? Here's Chouameni. Bellingham. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Chance! Goal!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Vinicius Junior. Oh, nice one too, very nice. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's a goal kick. Szoboszlai.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Chance for the header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Liverpool really could have done without this. To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
There will be
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rodrigo. And here's the chance to counter. And there's the end of the first half.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Rudiger gets a foot in here. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Rodrigo, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through.
This is the time you need that pace.
Madrid have reclaimed it. And here's Diaz. Oh, played right into his path. And claimed it back swift. Nunez! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, he's been caught on. There's the shot! And he hits the net. The second half sparked straight into life. An act of charity gratefully received. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. McAllister. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, what has happened here? Back they go. That's good running with the ball. He's found a way through. Bellingham. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mendy gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. Chouameni.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Szoboszlai. Endo. And here's Mbappe. He was under real pressure there.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. Very nicely done. Has a shot! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Substitution on the field. Number 12. Number 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
McAllister. And he's intervened well there. Robertson. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Endo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. He's through here. Oh, that's Chiesa! Really well taken goal. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Chiesa. Oh, no circumventing this opponent.
2 added minutes
I thought
have
it was
been
going to happen
indicated.
then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Modric. 2 minutes to be added on. Right, looks a good ball through. Now it's Rodrigo. Smoothly does it. And that's that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe, Wan-Bissaka wins the duel this time. A real chance if he can get through, and he was quick to react. Oh no, this does not look good. Foden, out to the left it goes. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Neymar. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rangers are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Foden. Beckenbauer.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Saliba. Beckenbauer. Foden. He has found the way through. Foden unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Forlan. That looks a good ball through. He's had a shot! Goal! Rangers! And it's Rangers who take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foden! Foden!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's got away. Oh, such a clever touch. Conte. Foden. Mbappe. That has been knocked clear. And here's Neymar. Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he welcomes it in. Tries a shot! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Rangers have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Rangers are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Conte, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute added
Mateus.
time.
Mbappe. And it's Neymar. Forlan. Shot a goal! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what... And the half-time whistle goes. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Rangers 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we're underway again. Messi. Neymar. It's Pedri. Great ball if he can get there. He's away. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
There's the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Messi really has just learned the lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Conte. And it's Neymar. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's in, big chance! And he hits the net!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bellingham. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor.
And it's Forlan. It's Forlan! Oh, taken with style. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased...
Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Oh, there's a probing ball. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Not the most accurate pass. Foden absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Has a look and plays it forward. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right...
And the shot! It's a goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Neymar demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Flamengo get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a lovely, neat pass. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Substitution for Flamengo. Number
Both
6.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Number
benches.
20, Phil Foden.
Rangers do
Number
have
4,
options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Coming on the field, number 22, Bellingham.
That is a
Number
great kick out.
23, Messi. Number 24, Fabinho.
Bellingham!
Substitutions taking place.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
75 minutes played.
Flamengo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That is good alertness. So much time and space here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Conte. Mbappe, and he's lost his man here. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that...
In with a header! It's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space! What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Rangers take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And here's Mbappe. Messi. Rangers looking to pass their way through. Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Flamengo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Schneider. To Roberto. Now it's Messi. Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And we're done. Rangers can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
I'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information
You look back on the game then, Jim.
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rangers looking to pass their way through. Foden. Really fierce, close defending. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism.
Messi! Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Neymar. Serginho. Passing nice and neat. Always caught him, in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And so we have the first set piece of the game. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Fallen! That is simply breathtaking!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Neymar. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Messi. Pedri. And here's Iñaki Williams. Now it's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He can run onto that. Now can he find a finish? Beckenbauer. Messi. Now it's Forlan.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's got the beating of his... And Messi! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Rangers are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, how good is he? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're at it again in double quick time. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
Rangers find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Quality ball. Rangers have scored 2 quick goals here. Oh, good ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's played forward. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Neymar. And he's found a way past. Iñaki Williams was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Now it's Pedri. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Iñaki Williams chasing after it. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Has a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? That's a fabulous ball. Big header! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Fabinho. Mateus. The message is clear. None shall pass. Mbappe. Messi. Steaming on goalwards. Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Foden. And that could set him on his way.
Minutes has been indicated.
Can he put it away? It goes to show he is human after all.
Rangers were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And there is the half-time whistle. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
From parking outside
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Rangers 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break.
Substitution for Flamengo. Number 21, Williams. Number 24, Fabinho.
Here we go again then.
Coming on the field, number 20, Phil Foden.
Guardiola.
Number 13, Conte.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Neymar. Now it's Messi. He's tried one! Magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Rangers are having a ball here. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Now it's Foden. Serginho. Rangers have reclaimed it. And it's been given away. Great hit! Yes! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Donnarumma catches it safely.
The attendance for
Serginho.
this match was 60,810.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And he's searching through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Guardiola. And that is a little undercooked. He's played him through. Can he finish? He has done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substitution for Flamengo. Number 17, Alessandro Bastoni. Number 5,
Mbappe, that's been intercepted.
Number 6,
Serginho,
Pedri.
he's shifting through the gears here. A lot of space. Forward!
Number 7, Jules Koundé. Number 22, Bellingham.
Now he's off and running. Mbappe or Conte. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Forlan. That's a lovely, neat pass. Time and again they are repelled. Serginho. And here's Foden, driving through the middle. Pinches it off him. Just about up to 75 minutes. Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution in progress.
Rangers choosing to make the first change. Mbappe. Bellingham. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Real chance here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now there's a Foden! Oh, terrific save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Flamengo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mateus goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. He could be in here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got away. Saliba. Romario. Rafael Leao. Now it's Schneider. It's Schneider! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He could be in here. He's picked his way through. Schneider! Sticks it away! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
There will be 5 minutes.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Spread neatly. Bellingham. Sir Roberto.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Romario. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And there goes the final whistle. Rangers, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
We are glad to inform you
Your
that
reflections
today's
then,
match
Jim.
day
I think we
programs
just
are
saw a
available
team
from stands
winning
located
by
by the
playing to their
gate.
strengths. There
I'm
was a
sure
clear
they'll make
picture of what they
fine
set out to
souvenirs.
do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.